This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Locke going to throw on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Darnold. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Shotgun, it's Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. Switch.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Block now to throw. Steps away. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Motioning to the left is Robinson. They'll run here with a rookie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Locke looking to change the play.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. An inside give to Jones. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. To throw is DeVito. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Darius Slayton, 81 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Darnold. And that falls to the ground incomplete.
Sit your ass down, Kelty. We have that boy.
And now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Up the middle, Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. Off of play action, Darnold. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
To throw, it's DeVito. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. And now they'll audible to something else. In motion, Slayton. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. To the air is DeVito. Eluding the pressure right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Here's DeVito. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold going underneath. He's got Hockenson. Trucks over him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. So if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down throw, Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Darnold. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now Jones. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now it's DeVito. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And so much of football is about mismatches, and here they're going to line their running back out wide to the right, and I think defensively there's a little indecision. They weren't quite sure how they wanted to defend that, and they weren't able to until he was way downfield.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Second down, here's Tracy. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 7-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Whip. Watch the whip. Mike's 5-4.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. In motion, Slayton. DeVito going to look to throw it. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there...
And he is in! Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Watch out. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now it's Darnold. Complete. Jefferson the target. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers and see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Darnold wants to change it up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll run off tackle with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Darnold on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Darnold from the red zone now. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And it gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In motion right is Robinson. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing now, DeVito. He finds Robinson.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd down. Here's Tracy. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. In motion, Slayton. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. In motion, Slayton. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be a couple yards. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's... Knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
For most people, the excitement... of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, Irving. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
In motion goes the tight end. Once again, it's Irving. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keeft taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Murray going to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation. Situation. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
The tight end in motion right. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for James Conner. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And not much running room. Down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Connor. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Shotgun now for Murray.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride, 31 yards. And the Cards have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mayfield. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
53, Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now they'll change things up.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Mayfield now. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Irving, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I got you. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Mayfield to throw it. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A very solid gain of 27. Here's a handoff to Irving. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Keeft, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 17-8. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start the drive with Connor. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Following the interception, Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Murray now to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. In motion right, that's Harrison. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is taken in by... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Play fake. Mayfield. Looking at finding Shepard on the crossing route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Mayfield on play action. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.